Hi, I'm Ray Adamcik M.D. of the Florida Anti-Aging Center. We are located in beautiful Satellite Beach. In fact, I'm sitting in the waiting room of our office. Does this sound familiar to you? You go to your doctor with all the symptoms of hypothyroid. You're feeling sluggish, you've been struggling with your weight, you've had maybe some hair loss, constipation, or cold sensitivity. You ask him to check your thyroid and he tells you it's all normal. And you're sent home with no diagnosis or treatment. Well, you're not alone. I hear this litany hundreds of times or more. There's a second option, that you actually already have hypothyroid, you're on treatment, and even though you're told that the levels are all great, you still persist with these symptoms. Again, you're not alone. I hear this over and over again. So what is the problem? Well, a few. First, you must do the right tests. About 98% of physicians use the TSH test to assess thyroid. Incorrect. TSH is produced by the pituitary, not the thyroid. So we're using a pituitary test, not a thyroid test. The pituitary is part of the control panel of the thyroid, but its opinion of thyroid function is quite fallible. To explain further, the pituitary senses the supply of the precursor for active thyroid, T4. I analogize this situation to making a fire. The TSH tells you if there's enough firewood around. It doesn't tell you if the wood is making a fire or if the fire is hot, only as there's enough firewood. If everything is going right, it should make a fire. But guess what? About 80% of the time, having firewood is not sufficient to make a fire. That's because about 80% of people are poor converters of T4, the inactive component, to free T3, the active component. If you don't have active T3, you don't have abundant firewood, no fire, and you're not going to feel the way that you expect to feel with a thyroid medication. In my practice, I add additional tests to measure thyroid function, i.e. to measure the strength of the fire. This test is a free T3, which is my gold standard for thyroid function. So the first problem, not doing the right test. Now the second part of the problem is not interpreting the right test. This shows a normal distribution curve, and most physicians practice like this. If the result is in the lower 2% or upper 2% of the readings, it's considered abnormal. But if you're the 96% in the middle, too bad for you. Because you can way down over here, I'm tired, I'm putting on weight, I'm constipated, I'm losing my hair, and this is considered normal. But I don't want normal for you, I want optimal. Optimal is in the higher end of the curve, and that's where people function the best in terms of quality of life, symptoms, and health measures. Another part of the problem is your physician didn't listen to you. He didn't take your symptoms seriously, and he's only relying on an archaic test to assess them. So if you're suffering from typical hypothyroid symptoms and are not getting the relief that you desire, come see us at the Florida Anti-Aging Center, where we can do the right tests and put you on a treatment so you get better quality of life and health that you're seeking. Thank you.